Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a how-to contour and highlight video. So let's just jump right into it. So the first thing I do when I like to highlight underneath my eyes, so I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Concealer. I'm in the shade Light Warm. So to start off, I'm going to just put this underneath my eyes in triangle shapes. Like this. I'm going to highlight down the bridge of my nose. I also want to accentuate the middle of my forehead and also my chin. I'm using a damp beauty sponge and I'm just going to blend this out. I'm going to start on the bottom here and I'm just going to blend out this part first. So that way I'm getting the most product towards the center and underneath my eye, because that's where the most darkness is and the most area I want to conceal and get rid of those dark circles. So I'm just pouncing up and down with my sponge. I'm not wiping the product away. If you're starting out, I would definitely go with the powder route. So that's what I'm going to show you guys today. I have this contour palette, which is my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. So I'm just going to tap in the product and kind of dust off the extra. And I'm going to put this right where I put that highlight shade. So right underneath my eye. I want to get as close to my lash line as possible. And again, I'm not swiping away the color, I'm just pressing it into my skin. And now we're going to do the other side. I usually look up when I'm doing right underneath my lash line, so I'm not jabbing the bristles into my eye. And I bring it down my nose and make that triangle shape again. The reason why people highlight is to kind of accentuate the parts of their face that they want to stand out among others, and the reason why people contour is to kind of get definition. So we get definition in our jawline and our cheekbones, and then also kind of to slim down our nose if you'd like, and maybe you have a bigger forehead and you want to make that look smaller. You can do that with contouring. So we're going to move on to contouring now. So as I showed you before, these are our shades here. There's a bunch of different tools you can use to contour. I like to use this brush here. This is a pretty expensive brush though, so there are a bunch of alternatives or dupes you could use. Also, I have this brush here. This is the ABH Cosmetics 127. So these kind of, even though they look a lot different, they do the same thing. And this one is like $55 opposed to this one, which is like $5. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with this middle shade here. It kind of has ashy undertones, which sometimes can look a little muddy on your skin. So you really have to play around with some with palettes and different shades to see what works best with your skin tone. A lot of people, when they start out, don't really know where to put the contour, so they suck in their cheeks like that, so you can then see where your cheekbone is, so you can see exactly where to place it. So I'll show you how to do that. So you can see now that there's a definite line, and this is right underneath my cheekbone. I'm starting all the way from my ear here and working all the way down to about the middle of my eye. I'm stopping, because you don't want to go too far in, otherwise your contour line's gonna look a little strange. You just want to make it so it's right below, sorry about that, right below your cheekbone, and you're just making that pop. So we're going to do the other side now. We're pretty much going to do the exact same thing that we just did. We're going to go right along our jawline, and we're just going to kind of follow it, taking that contour shade to make it appear like I have a smaller defined jaw, which I really don't. I use this brush right here, which is another BH Cosmetics. It's the number 132. So it's this little tiny brush. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I'm just going to dip this brush right into that same medium shade that I was using earlier. And I'm just going to draw 2 lines down my nose. So this is going to help slim my nose, and if you have like a crooked nose, you can help straighten out your nose by contouring it. So I'm just going to draw 2 lines, and I kind of extend it up towards my brow so that way it just doesn't end 2 lines weirdly on my nose. And then I'm also going to then take the line and bring it down my nostrils like so. So I'm just going to take a brush and just kind of blend out those lines so you can't really see them. And then I'm also going to take on my ring finger, that banana shade from earlier. I'm just going to run it down the bridge of my nose. And now my nose looks a little bit slimmer. So the last step for this video is I'm going to highlight my cheekbones. I'm going to be using this one right here. This is MAC Soft and Gentle. It's one of my favorite highlighters. So yeah, I'm just going to show you how I highlight. So I use this brush right here. This is the Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter F03. So you can see right here, it is a little bit of a bigger brush, but it also gets right where you want it to get on your cheekbones. So I just dip it into the compact like so, just kind of tap it off, and then I just go right on the top of my cheekbone and just dust it on there like so. Now you can also highlight underneath your brow bone with a little tiny eyeshadow brush. I'm going to do that. This will help lift up your brows and kind of give that separation from your eyeshadow. You can also highlight the inner corner of your eyes, which helps pop your eyes and make them look a little bit bigger. Alright guys, so this is the end of the video. I hope you guys learned a lot from me today. Please let me know what you would like to see next in the comment section below. And give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in the next one.